In US, the methodology of election is decided by each state. And that's why there is great variation in how they go about it, which is what we are seeing now. Right. Because in case of 3 states, that is Florida, North Carolina, and Ohio, simultaneous counting took place, both in respect of the votes cast yesterday, as well as the postal ballots. Right. In case of Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, and Wisconsin, that is not the case. We are finding it's got backloaded. And that was always a worry. And that's why Trump has been, for many weeks, realizing this ultimately will come down to what is called the blue wall, the 3 states in the North, in the Midwest North. Right. He has been delegitimizing the electoral process. He's been saying the result must come by nightfall. Now, there is no such thing once the votes have been cast, and particularly when you have a pandemic, and a lot of people have sent in postal ballots. Right. I mean, there is absolutely, you can't, and now he did exactly that today. At 2 o'clock in the morning, he comes before the media, and instead of saying what Biden said, that we think we are going to win, right, he said, I have won. Why are they not legitimizing? And he contradicted himself. He's saying in Arizona, please keep counting the votes, because he's lagging there. But in Pennsylvania, he says it's all fraud. It shouldn't be counted. Now, I don't think any court will intervene. They've been to the Supreme Court first on the postal ballots, and even the Supreme Court at that stage endorsed it. They said what has been received by this date, what is probably controversial is a local decision to say even if it is stamped on November 3 and it comes 3 days later, it'll still be counted. Maybe on that they can do. But they can't go to the Supreme Court directly, which is what Trump is threatening to do. But in the process, he has caused a lot of, he's exacerbated the tension and probably taken it to the street level. But what we've seen, fortunately, is that Wisconsin has moved very rapidly. There's been a switch there. Biden is leading, albeit by a very narrow margin. Because the postal ballots are coming in, which are supposed to be 80%, 20%. Democrats, 80% Democrats, 20% Republicans. And that may, and I think Trump may have realized that these ballots are likely to swing Pennsylvania or certainly Massachusetts. If these 3 go, which is 46 seats, then then Biden is home and dry. Biden probably just needs 2 of them if he does not lose Nevada, because there his lead is narrowed and he's won Arizona. Now with that, he just needs 2 out of 3. But having lost Arizona, and if Georgia by then is not declared, that's the other troublesome one, because the governor is a Republican. So he's just stopped the counting this night. And therefore he's waiting for daylight so that the Republicans can rush to a court. The neater outcome will be if, Biden gets 2 out of these 3, then Georgia is moot. It's not important to win or lose Georgia. But if this does not happen, then I think we're in for a messy fight.
So it makes one feel rather proud of our own system, doesn't one? You can feel quite chuffed about it. We have 800 million people who vote, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Here, if anything, the opposition curses the machines. They don't curse the ruling party.
Yeah,